Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Northside Plow with Pop On Podcast with another feature match from our locals at Panda's Paradise in Gulfport, Mississippi. We got a pretty good matchup going on today. We got green Bonney going against black yellow Luffy. I was excited to get this one. It's my boy Tim and my boy Tyler. Really good players at locals. Tim is actually high up in the rank simulator, and Tyler can just play any deck and pretty much win locals every time. He's very good at the game. So we're ready for this matchup. They're both rolling. They're both getting ready. So while they're getting set up, I want to talk to you guys about Dueling Guard. Yeah, Dueling Guard, it's your one-stop shop for deck boxes, binders, playmats, anime cards, card sleeves. They got it all. They actually just dropped these new pre-orders for these embroidered deck boxes, and I tell you, they are beautiful. It features the Flame Alchemist and Gunslinger duo that you guys love so much, and also the Windscar Collection is your favorite furry-eared protagonist. We all know who he is, with single-player playmats, anime cards, and again, the embroidered deck box. Go check them out at duelingguard.com. Make sure you use code POP1 at checkout to get a good discount. It helps the channel out, helps the team out, and let's get back into the match. Alright, we're starting it off. They're looking at their hand, making sure that they want to stick with it. Alright, Tyler chooses to mulligan.
Ulamog is going to once again get the double strikers. Kill me! I'll pay 2 life.
They both chose to mulligan.
Give Ulamog protection from green.
And let you guys know, I go into these matches completely blind. I know the outcome of the match, but I didn't get to sit there and watch it. So it's a good time for me to see some interaction with different decks that you don't see against each other too often. Bonney and Black Yellow Luffy, I'm excited to see this one. I know me as an NL player, I have so much trouble going against Black Yellow Luffy. It just never really works out. It's one of my worst matchups. And that's just me as a player. I'm sure I could win, but it's not that good. So Tyler goes ahead and gets one down and passes. And Tim is going second. Let's see what he gets. Okay, he plays the guard. So we have had Tim play on here before. He went against a RP Law deck, and he just didn't see all the stuff. So we have him back again, and we'll see what he does.
I did have my permanents get hexproof in my hand though. You could have done it, but I would have.
Okay, he's got the Rocket Luffy, and that's the alternate art, and it's such a beautiful card.
It's like if I don't have to cast it.
Alright, we're passing off to Bonney. He's gonna rest 2 and play Rosinante. He's a Rosinante 2-drop blocker. Good card.
This is probably his second time playing against me, so I'll just be nice.
It actually is, I think, second or third.
So I won't bounce his commander out of spite, because it was a spite play.
It's value. Like if I
no, it was a spite play because I knew you were crippled, and I was like, what if I crippled him more?
Once I get Jajero out,
yeah,
the way to stop me is to kill Jajero. I technically don't need my mana anymore, almost ever. Playing this deck.
He's gonna swing 9 at lead and rest his Garp with Bonney's effect. She rests a Dawn, and she can rest one of your characters after you attack. Bonney's scary, man. Bonney is very scary, but so is Black Yellow Luffy. So this is a very exciting one.
Oh, these are. Ulamog is not having reach and them being giant Eldrazi monsters.
Okay, he swings 10 at Garp and passes. Guess just getting rid of that Garp was good enough.
It's fine. We can deal with that.
His Garp can't swing. I think he's 3K or something like that. So you can attach. You can get a 5K, 6K swing off of him pretty easily.
Oh, heaven forbid.
Two, three. I will blow up.
He's going to swing 6 at life. So no Bonney effect. he'll counter out with a Viola. And he'll play the 5-drop Luffy from the structure deck. His effect is take a life, draw a card, and he gains 2k. So he's at 8k body. Pretty rough on that. 8k body for 5 Don is kind of nuts. And also, you're like, why is he taking his life? Well, Black Yellow Luffy has crazy effects when he's at no life, and I'm sure we'll see it a few times this match.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is less than 5. He's good.
He's gonna rest 6 for the Basil Hawkins. If you were to be removed by your opponent's effects, he can rest one of your characters instead and stay on the field. That doesn't count for KO though. He's also a blocker, so if you knock him out, he's still, you know, he'll go away. But say you were using an effect to get rid of him, like Rygo or any other effect like that, he can just rest one of your characters and stay on the board.
And Elishnor is going to come your way. Yes, Bruce Tarl is going to give Heliod double strike, and they're all vigilance.
And using that Luffy effect every turn to just slowly get down on life is just really good. I think Tim's already at 8 Don. Looks like he has Hiyori in hand, maybe a Garp. He has a lot in hand.
It trashes regardless. Yeah. And if I don't trash, I still go to 2K, but I don't draw.
Crazy card. So he's gonna be at 8K as long as he's on the board.
And I was going to let you draw a card.
Banding together. No, you swung at me. If you were going to kill one of them, I'd be like, yeah, okay, balance. But you're like, no.
Just a measly 5.
Thinking. He's got a lot in hand.
So.
There's 2 blockers on board. Is he gonna attach everything to Luffy? Okay, 7 at lead.
By accident, because I could flashback Croaking Counterpart targeting Elishnor, and it would just
Block. And go to.
oh, that's
All right, the baby 5.
only one my commander.
She's a searcher and a counter.
Because all my artifacts are equipped. Yeah, keywords too. Keyword has flying, double strike, vigilance, transit, and indestructible. Jesus.
All right, he's gonna play a Sabo. Lets him draw 2, trash 2. Also, he puts all of his characters that are currently on the field under the Sabo effect, which they can't be KO'd until the end of next turn by effects. So during Tyler's next turn, all his characters, which are Sabo and Luffy right now, cannot be KO'd by effects, only battle. Tim's deciding what he's going to discard off of the effect.
Yeah, it's double strike. You're gonna die from poison.
So he discards a Luffy, and
See, this is why poison.
I can't tell what the other card was. Was it Moria? Black Moria? Can't tell. Maybe another Sabo. Yeah, it was another Sabo, actually.
You die from poison. Because toxic is a combat.
He's got a Rocket Luffy in hand, Hiyori, Baby Sabo. He's got a few cards, maybe a Moria.
But he doesn't give a toxic.
No. Toxic is a combat damage trigger, and he has double strike, so he gets 16 poison.
Yeah? You did it.
It was 8. Well, -2, so 6, so 12. Yeah, he did it. He got 12.
Plus 1 for the Searcher. Here, let you get. I think I let you get a Baby Bro. Or no, it just lets you get Luffy, Ace, or Sabo, pretty much. So he gets a Sabo and passes. Now we're at 9 Dawn on Bonney's turn. Bonney does have some boss monsters. I know that they play the 10-drop Doflamingo. They also play the Hody Jones, and Tyler's playing the Zoro. And Zoro can technically swing 3 times in 1 turn. And he's big. He's big. That card is actually spiked up in recent times, all because of this Bonney deck. You gotta get rid of that Zoro if you can.
I am out of this game.
Very annoying play if you're on the other side. Very good play if he's your card.
I'm Hail Mary.
Oh, if you're Hail Mary.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go cards in hand. 0.
So he's going to do Luffy's effect again. He's down to 1 life. Good card right here would be like Flampe. Flampe is a 1 cost that'll let you take a life and draw a card.
No, what would be funny is if I had Croaking counterpart as Elish Norn.
He's at 10 Dawn. So he attaches 2 to Luffy, which Luffy needs the 2 Dawn to do his effect. So I'm wondering if he has a little play to get rid of that last life. Okay, Ivankov, I don't know what the card does, but it looks like it gets rid of a life. And he actually discarded the 10-drop Kuzan. Alright. He's going to discard a Sabo and put it in life. And then Baby Sabo to bring it out. Sabo draws 2, and he trashes 2. Once you start seeing them Sabos looping up, it gets scary. And then again, when he dropped that Sabo, it puts his characters under the Sabo effect. So they cannot be KO'd by effects until his next turn.
Like, oh, I fucking have this. Like, I don't know how snowbally I'm gonna get, but I'm gonna get pretty snowbally. And I was like,
So he's discarding some little bros and a Garp. So it looks like little Ace and Garp. It was either Ace or Luffy. I get confused on the artwork for both of those cards. They look kind of the same.
That's probably not the best play, this Ulamog. Or not Ulamog, Urger. Probably the best play was Sappy Flappy over there.
10 at least.
I'm going to go 10 at lead. Tyler's still at 4 life, so he might take a life. Leave his blockers on board. So we're going to do Luffy. Luffy also has used his effect. Yeah, so every time a little bro uses their effect, so like he did with the Sabo, your leader actually gains 2k power. So his leader will be at 7k the whole next turn, during Tyler's next turn. And he's actually going to activate Luffy's effect, I think. To go ahead and put 2 from the trash, face up on life, he has a, sorry for the glare, he has a Sabo and a Rocket Luffy in his life.
Sick. That was a fun game.
Keep getting more triggers.
It was dumb. It was dumb. I printed other things in boxes. I didn't have it in the deck.
6 in hand on Tim.
It's just too good not to include when you're playing against
Dragons. Dragons eat goblins. So
7k leader on Luffy.
I mean, mine's is dinosaurs, but I have even sports.
He's got to watch his Dawn, especially if he's swinging with Zoro, because Zoro will swing, and then I think you can rest 1 Dawn, put him back as active, swing again, and then rest 2 Dawn, I believe, put him back as active, and swing for a 3rd time. And he also wants to save a Don for his next turn on Bonney, so when the black-yellow Luffy starts to swing, he can rest one of the characters. But double blocker Sabo is one of black-yellow Luffy's main things that they want to do. They want 3 of them on there, actually. So he swings, puts him back as active.
The character, but it's specified.
6 down.
It's so hard for all the cards. The most useful it can be. This is here. I played this deck. Tom, where are you? I have 5 even for my
Oh, I guess Ivankov might have been a blocker as well. Swings again, 12 of Luffy.
the green wristed study. That's living the dream. That's why literally every creature deck I have urban predators and clever impersonator can obviously with Jodai be able to
Tim thinking hard because, you know, you don't want to be too loose. So he has Flampe, Gecko, 2 Hioris, and it looks like the Searcher, the 1-drop event Searcher. Gecko Moria.
They're like, oh yeah, all of your enchantments are now 4 points. I'm like, yeah, but like having a bard that does it. That means the songs get to go.
Gets rid of the Luffy. Swinging 12 at life. He does have 3 2Ks in hand. He'll use the Sabo to block. He'll rest 2 for another Rosinante. Loading up that army of blockers. It's good, because he knows what's about to come up. With this one, all Tim needs is a baby Sabo and a baby Luffy. I don't think he has either one of them in hand, though. Unless he drew into one. But he does have the event Searcher, I think, so he'll try to go for that. Oh, wait, he has a Gecko in hand, so he might be able to move around on that. Yep, playing Gecko. Bringing out the baby Sabo and baby Luffy. Yep, and then they discard to bring 1 from life, as long as they're the big bro version of that card. So he discarded the baby Sabo to get the big Sabo. And when he completes that, his leader will gain 2K. Same thing with the Luffy. Baby Luffy and the big Luffy give his leader another 2K. So now Black Yellow Luffy is going to chill on a 9K leader until the end of the next turn. And Rocket Luffy uses his effect to discard himself and pop a 4 or less cost and draw a card. And he's swinging 11K at lead. Sabo's getting rested.
If you're going to play Tom Romano, you have to
Pizza will be ready in 30 minutes.
You just can't play
And then I'll walk away home. Alright, love you. Hey, where are you guys playing now? What around about what where are you playing?
I could play.
So he blocks with the Basil Hawkins and then counters out of that big swing, 11K.
Meaning there's no one win line.
Oh, it was a Thunderbolt in hand.
Like 30 minutes to blow, so
It's consistently inconsistent. Meaning how I win is weird.
So he uses Luffy's effect to discard 1 and stack his life.
Yeah,
And he passes.
like a huge fan.
And there's another Sabo and Rocket Luffy in there. It's getting kind of nutty.
I just really enjoy Dual Dock, and it's like it can go crazy or it can just kind of lumber around and make. I almost consider playing.
With Bonney's effect resting one of those Sabos, though, that is a good move. Black Yellow Luffy's hand is looking kind of low right now. He's got maybe 5 or 6 in hand. Good position to be at with Black Yellow Luffy. But his leader is still at 9k, so that's something you also got to think about.
Low power as far as hot mixes goes. No fast mana. Yeah, no fast mana. Group slug for everybody but me.
Just gonna rest 2 for Baby 5, and she searches.
The only thing that's expensive in this deck are the tutors, because I like the models.
Searches for a Don Quixote pirate. Hopefully he sees a 10 drop. That'd be cool.
Mountain.
10 drop Doflamingo. When he's played, all your opponent's characters that are rested, stay rested till the end of the next turn. So they don't go active during your next turn. So if you were on the other side and he played that, your Sabo and your Luffy would stay rested until the end of the next turn. Or until the start of your next turn.
6 at Sabo.
And then they just beat.
6 at Sabo.
Have you seen the show called BDM?
Sabo's dead. Okay.
It's like 2 Asian people that are having like a highly recommend BDM.
I just
12 at life.
Going 12 at life
Oh, I thought it was
against a 9k leader.
no, I thought it was the imprint. I'm gonna play this triumph. Well, I mean, he could show triumph.
Mountain. I'll tap 2 and play a. Roll. I can't say that.
rolling vortex.
Pass it. It's not rolling. It's
Ooh, I forgot about that. So if you take a life and you're Black Yellow Luffy and you have face-up life cards, instead of you getting or the card being trashed or going to hand, gets bottom decked. So that he's out of Sabo probably for the rest of the game. Definitely for the rest of the game. And he restands the Zoro. Blocks with the Sabo.
Are you blocking?
You've spent no mana to cast that mana crypt?
It never cast. Oh yeah, it did.
That's 5.
That's your trap.
Looking through the trash.
Oh, you're gonna take like 10 damage. Oh, the cascade's gonna hurt. That rolling vortex is pretty good now.
I will play a swamp. 3 mana. Gonna get me nothing. Let's get that Bloodseeker. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my opponent's control, I may have that player take 1 roll, which I will.
It's a move.
Is it?
Other 12 with the Zoro. He has the counter, I believe, though. I thought he had 2 Fury and 2 Flampe. I'm sure he's not going to want to get rid of that Luffy.
Next turn I'll take another shot.
It's doing his.
Oh, it's doing the pirate.
That's it.
It's a pirate.
Okay, so he gets rid of the Luffy.
I know.
I always forget. What was it?
Nah, I didn't want. It does it after 30 minutes.
You were playing, I think you had this out. And someone cast a Force of Will and it killed
9 at lead. Gonna rest the leader.
Because this part is always irrelevant in this deck. All I care about is
That effect makes Bonney so broken.
yeah, but so deal 1 damage on your upkeep is what I care about.
Every turn.
Now Basil Hawkins staying on the board.
War Last Alliance. I will search for a legendary.
Another Gecko.
Or a legendary creature.
Broken card.
And then I'll pass it. Lotho.
We all know what Gecko does. Gets cards and summons them from grave. That's exactly what he's gonna do. With baby Sabos, is he gonna double Sabo up? Leader effect, discard, grab 2 from trash, put them at the life, Sabo effect, draw 2, trash 2.
On a seething song,
I will find it and give it to you. Because I was like,
in order to cast a wild or a storm kiln artist.
Discarding a Rocket Luffy and the baby. It's either, I think it's baby Luffy. Not another Moria, huh? So he's gonna discard Rocket Luffy and Gecko. Bring another Sabo out. Draw 2 again. Trash 2. You got Kuzan and baby Sabo, I believe. He's gonna trash both those. Maybe it was baby Luffy. He's back again with double blocker and double Gecko. He had to put those blockers down, you know, not with a lot of, he has 0 life and not a lot in hand. So he's swinging 15 at life. I'm sure he's going to block with the Sabo. Restand. 15 again, block with the Sabo. 15 again. Alright, let's see if he's got the counter. 2K Flampe, 2K Flampe, 2K Hiyori, and a 1K baby Luffy.
I ain't doing nothing. I'm just what does he do?
Passes, because that leader's still at 9K.
Does he do anything else?
Alright, let's see what he gets.
Gabe likes hurting himself. Every time I've seen you have a Sylvan library, you will murder yourself.
yeah, but what's the point of Sylvan's third?
4 cards in hand for Bonney.
You know you can choose not to cast.
Hey, Gabe, we have a question. Of course. My permanents have more.
Touch 2 to Luffy.
Target his own creature. I deflect his one.
Another Gecko Moria. 3 geckos on field.
Or is it because I'm changing his target his spell? He would have to pay the ward. What is the
Sabo, Rocket Luffy. He's gonna go for that Rosinante.
Okay, so it's changing the direction even though you control the target. It basically cancels it out.
It'll fizzle. Because
Or
or
card.
will get a counter.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the deflecting slot will.
It's as if he's choosing
Yeah.
the target.
11 at Zora.
So are you casting them?
And he rests the Sabo.
And a dynamo.
I believe we are in overtime.
Damage.
Counter.
Turn 0.
That just goes to
So Tyler's now on turn 0. There's a 5-minute timer.
I'll pay 5 for it.
Hey, I will exile the road.
Hazel Hawkins finally gone. And it looks like Tyler got it. There was nothing else that
Just saying, it's helping you
that could
guys.
happen.
It's helping you right now.
Why is it helping me?
It's a good game. Good game by Tyler. Good game by Tim. Can't wait to see these guys on the feature match again.
Who's on at the right time?
Dude, I was so worried that I'm not sure if you're playing it, but I was so worried that you had an Ice Age.
Oh, I don't.
So like,
I tested that version. So yeah.
I saw you put the Luffy in your hand super early, and I was like, damn, I'm gonna run out this Zoro, and he's just gonna Ice Age Luffy. And luckily you didn't have that. I was also worried about the 4-drop Kuzon, because if you'd have just played that the turn before, I'm like,
I didn't see that one either.
I've never
Actually,
read that. What set is that?
Yeah, there was a few good plays that could have happened.
if I were to play it, I'd probably just.
But GG's, boys. Hope to see you guys soon. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Peace.